everyone, and welcome to this week's Spectrum video, where we're going to have a look at a game called Bounty Bob Strikes Back, published by US Gold in '85. And this game is actually a sequel to Miner 2049er, a highly beloved game from the early '80s that I think originated on the Atari 8-bit home computers in 1982, and was pretty much converted to every single home system at the time. At least in the US anyway, so the Spectrum never got a Miner 2049er conversion. But the Commodore 64 did. Not sure if that version was released in the UK, but I think it was. And of course, Miner 2049er wasn't just known for its awesome gameplay, but also for the awesome cover art that was created by Scott Ross, who worked on quite a few other video game cover arts in the early 80s. But the cover art for Bounty Bob Strikes Back wasn't actually made by Ross. Instead, it was made by Katie Swain, and I haven't been able to find much information about her. Seems like this was the only game she made cover art for, as far as I can tell from a quick search. And going back to Miner 2049er, it was designed by Bill Hogue, who also did Bounty Bob Strikes Back. And the Spectrum version of Bounty Bob Strikes Back was coded by Tim Miller, who also worked on ATV Simulator and BMX Simulator for Codemasters and Master of Magic for Mastertronic. But enough said, let's dive into Bounty Bob Strikes Back. And a pretty nice looking loading screen by David Thorpe. And we even get a simple ditty here. And also a very slow title screen with birds spelling out the credits, I think. And then they all land very nicely on top of the sign. And more music. This sounds very familiar, but I can't quite place it right now. And we can press some buttons here. We can set up some settings by pressing 2, where we can turn music on and off. I think this is the music we was just listening to, because there's no music in-game. And we can also have a look at the demo by pressing 5, and we can check the intro again by pressing 4, and high score by pressing 3. And we can get some more lives, I think up to 4, so why not get that? And difficulty, I think I will keep that at easy. Special code, don't know what that is. And I think this game only supports Sinclair joystick. I couldn't get Kempston to work. We can do keys, although the keys are quite weird. Alright, start. Bob's Morning Calisthenics. So left, right is O and P. And I think jump is Z. And Q is up. Okay, I think I figured out the controls. Interesting. So what we need to do in this is pretty much the same as in the first game. We can grab goodies to turn all these mutants into smiling little happy faces, and then we can murder them. Otherwise they are quite fatal to the touch. And every time we grab... Oh dear, I think I need to get used to the jumping. Yeah, every time we grab an item, we can... It's like a power pill in Pac-Man, pretty much. And let's see if I can get used to the jumping. Please jump. Why are you not jumping, dude? Oh, sorry, wrong button. Need to get used to this. Yeah. This takes some getting used to. So this is going to be a training round for sure. I don't think we can climb these ladders. No, they need to connect to the floor we are standing on. Oh god, falling through platforms is a little bit annoying, but hey, I'm sure I can figure it out. And as I was saying, we need to paint the floor, or basically step on every tile to paint it, kinda. As you can see, I'm filling it in. Let's try and make this jump. Oh god, yeah, this takes some getting used to, for sure. And I don't think I've really played the other games much. Oh god, Jesus wept. I think I tried the first one, Miner 2049, and played a little bit, but it was a bit of a, too early game for me. Oh god, damn it. Yeah, platforming here is really, really rather tricky. I will quite happily fall through platforms, but we can control the guy in midair, I think, to some extent. Okay, we can fall down. We can't go up there. Oh, that's annoying. Let's just jump and get these guys. Murder them before they murder me. Go down, please. Okay. Oh, that's a bit weird. No! He became evil again. Unhappy. And here we have the high score screen, which is just plain weird. We can have these little guys push. See if I can get it done. Push down the letters. It's really kind of awkward and slow, but kind of neat, I suppose. Yeah, the controls take some getting used to. Can we jump over here and touch that? No, but I could kind of remain on that platform for a bit. Didn't die there, that's weird. But let's see if we can maybe get these guys down here. Oh, I jumped too soon. Oh, I didn't die there. It's kind of nice that you kill the enemies as you fall down, even though you're dying yourself. I would have liked to be able to use the joystick in this one. Let's grab you. Can I jump back? I think I can. Jump back. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, the platforming is really infuriating. This doesn't feel like a 1985 game. This feels more like a 1983 game or something like that. Or maybe I am a little bit harsh. Because the platforming isn't great. I can say that much. But it's a nice game. I mean, had this been released earlier on, I think this would have been pretty damn nice. And I think it's a fairly faithful port of the game, the Atari home computer versions and the Commodore 64 version. I think there was a Commodore 64 version as well. Okay, we only got 2 blocks, no 3 of them up there. And we have a time limit, of course. Let's see if I can jump really late. Come on. I'm landing on the stupid platform, you silly miner. Oh no, I don't have a power-up. How am I doing this? I can't fall down there. That's nice. I grab that. Quickly go back here and merge this face. Take that. We get a new item, so we are fine. Okay. See if we can just land here and jump forward. Yeah, got it. Finally. That took quite a few attempts. But I mean, it's a pretty neat little game, you know, for the early 80s. Oh, God. Let's get this guy. And I think, you know, people were very much into this on the... Oh, I can't fall down there. Okay, sorry. Into the Atari 8-bit home computer versions in the early 80s. It's just an interesting combination of, like, Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, and whatnot. So, I had a little bit of a test here. If you jump up and just press forward, you can actually control your jump much better. So that should make things a whole lot easier. Oh dear, I think I'm a bit too slow. Come on, go down, go down, go down! Oh no. I don't know if I maybe could go this way and fall down here. I can. But the question is, do I have time to go back? Oh, go over here. No, not enough time. Yeah, that helps a lot with the jump up and then move a direction. The game is filled with these kind of neat little features. Okay, could we... Ah, we can do that. But how do I... Oh, I can just jump. Okay. Grab that and rush back. And of course I forget to jump into the lift because I can't just walk into it because that would just be too simple. Oh, what is calisthenics again? I can't remember. Okay, this should work. And then I pressed the wrong button because the keyboard layout is just a bit of a mess. But I am slowly getting into this. And it's a decently fun little platformer, if a bit clunky. for 1985 anyway. But now I know how to use the lift, I think, maybe, possibly. I need to jump out of it, which is kind of terrifying. And jump into it, of course. No. Okay, that was not what I meant to do. Oh, man. Can I turn this around? I think maybe... No, I can't. I need to use the lift. Oh, oh, no, don't you. Okay, we can do that. That is awesome. Can we grab the phone? We can. Quickly move over here, Bob. You're so slow. No, but I think maybe we can get sneaky here. But how do I get back up? It's a good question, right? We could jump up and get that guy just because... No. Can we go over here? We can. Okay, awesome. This is a little bit messy though. Oh, yeah, it's so hard judging how to do this. But it's actually quite fun once you start to get into it. Certainly not the best platform on the Spectrum, but you know, it's pretty worthy. More music. Okay. So much music. Sounds like someone is torturing a bagpipe or something. Oh dear. Something isn't quite right here. I'm not sure what's going on. And then it fixed itself. Interesting. No! Oh, you scumbucket! There you go. Oh, I can't get... Oh, I can get back up. Oh, thank God. So maybe I should just go down here to be safe. Please jump. Oh, and then yeah, the jumping is definitely pretty frustrating in this one, and yeah, it's game over again. But it's not a bad little game. There's a nice gameplay hiding here, but I wish the platforming, the hit detection would be a little bit more lenient so you wouldn't keep falling through platforms. It's a bit frustrating, and the keyboard layout is a bit weird. And sadly, I don't have a Sinclair joystick, so I can't use that. But hey, let's check out some reviews and see what some other people thought. Sinclair User was moderately impressed and gave the game 3 stars out of 5, and they wrote, Bounty Bob relies on screen layout to fox players rather than the aliens which are all important in Manic Miner and Jet Set Willy. It is unfortunate that the character has been introduced onto the Spectrum market so late. Most potential customers are likely to say, oh no, not another levels and ladders game. But if that's what you're into, you'll enjoy Bounty Bob at least as much as Jet Set Willy. And I can actually see myself enjoying this one a bit more than Jet Set Willy, because I always found Jet Set Willy to be a bit frustrating, to be honest. I mean, it has better controls, but this one is kind of more interesting in a fashion, more arcadey, but that's just me. Your Spectrum was much more impressed and gave the game 9 out of 10, and they wrote, if you manage to touch every platform in the Paint a Game part, you'll then be promoted to the next screen. And that's where the fun starts. Bounty Bob can take lifts, slide down the longest tracks possible, use the transporters, and generally cause havoc amongst the idyllic lives of the nasty green things. There's only one thing you'll lack while playing Bounty Bob, that's time to think. Bob won't have time to hang around because the meanies will be on his tail if he does. All in all, it's pretty addictive, but don't be fooled into thinking it's a cinch. You will see why. Yeah, we were more forgiving back in the day, and yeah, it's an interesting little game, and had they just kind of fixed some of the minor issues, of course I would probably have forgiven them these mistakes back in the day, but these days the frustrations are a little bit more prominent, so to speak. But yeah, not a bad little game. So with that, I'm going to say thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and as always, hope to catch you next time. Cheers!